They said they were all in.
You hear people talk a lot about being all in these days. Founders post their leap into entrepreneurship and teams throw around words like commitment and courage, but let's be honest, most of them still have one hand on the lifeboat.
Yeah, right, come on.
And here we are again, live from the Samba Aquatic Center in beautiful Rio de Janeiro. Broadcasting from the newly renovated Walrus Tank, we have all 12 dolphins here, happy and splashing around. I'm here at the lifeboat kiosk, and we're finally done with the clearance sale. All that's left for sale is a few short lengths of rope, a cask or two of whiskey, and we still have several boxes of Jose Canseco rookie cards. Feel free to take a handful of those as you leave.
No regrets, yet they had their hand making chicken scratches of a plan B. We can try it, I guess, and let's see. Yeah, right, come on.
At EBODA, we didn't just talk about it. We did it. We burned the ships. Next time, I just wish they'd let the morning show host know, because they burned the ships along with the lifeboats, 80 days worth of rations, along with all my personal items that I forgot that I left in my little cubby hole. But, hey, you know what? Who needs treasured memories when we make precious golden moments with each episode of the EBODA Morning Show?
Atlantic tides rise. Where specifically in the Pacific will we be? Swimming right.
Commitment isn't chaos. There's no corporate cushion waiting, no half-hearted plan B tucked in a drawer, no secret side hustle if this doesn't work out. This is the work. EBODA is the plan. Because when you burn the ships, you don't leave yourself exposed. You build stronger infrastructure. You prepare for volatility. You become more resilient, not less. Speaking of being very resilient and understanding, I have to take a moment to thank the staff here at the Samba Aquatic Center. These people have been beyond accommodating so far. I felt like we really got off on the wrong foot yesterday. They were under the impression somehow that we only had one dolphin. So when we showed up with 12 and then I guess several more on the way, I don't speak much Spanish, but I now know that maldito idioto delfín means master of the dolphins. It's quite an honor. We believe founders should go all in, but their systems should be built with redundancy, security, and scale in mind. And that's not a contradiction, it's a winning formula. Resilience by design. If it breaks, it doesn't break everything. We have to have visibility at every layer, from data health to campaign uptime. We watch it all. And security is a standard. Privacy, compliance, and safety are not add-ons, they're fundamentals. And in my opinion, the best part about EBODA is that these people who are now all coming together have been the backbone for some of the largest companies in the world, your humble morning show host included. And we're all making this conscious decision to leap into this something fresh and new rather than being restrained by what was. What's the real plan B? It's backups, not backtracking. Here's the nuance that most people miss. Plan B is about what happens when you lose faith in Plan A, and that's not us. Off-site backups and version control, data warehousing that doesn't rely on one vendor, load-balanced hosting environments, and system monitoring to catch the cracks before they spread. This is the key takeaway, if you ask me. The people behind EBODA are the same people that are behind the scenes now. The only difference is that we're going to be able to put the focus on you and not the internal politics or corporate backlash. When we say we burn the ships, we mean it as a commitment to our mission and to every client who trusts us to help navigate theirs. We help companies migrate from duct-taped MarTech stacks to clean, consolidated systems. We help companies move from guesswork to dashboards that drive decisions. And we certainly help replace the chaos with coordinated automation that scales. And here we are back at the old dolphin tank, and I will say, I'm one of the few people who have seen this tech working behind the scenes, and I've been privy to some of the development meetings and some of the first technical showcases, and I'm telling you, I got to look under the hood at what Nathan and the team at EBODA Digital is creating. And I've been speechless oftentimes in these meetings because my mind is just racing. The ideas are limitless. And when you see some of the new tech that runs our infrastructure, you're going to be happy to burn your ships and write us that blank check. You're going to have to write me the blank check. All of this stuff is just so impressive.
Atlantic tides rise.
If you're like me and the universe is stirring the earth beneath your very feet, nudging you towards something bigger, then this is your signal. We've gathered a cast of founders who burned the ships, leapt into the unknown, and we want you in the lineup. That's why we're launching another new show here on EBODA.digital called The Leap, which will be a series of in-depth conversation with entrepreneurs just like you right at your burn the ship moment. So if you'd like to take a look at that, head on over to EBODA.digital/leap. You know, and here we are. Speaking of the leap, I'm about to leap into this tank of dolphins and get I gotta have something to eat. These dolphins have fed me nothing but mackerel bits. All right, now listen, I'm gonna do the stupid reviews. Listen, all of you, just shut up. Shut up, I'm reading it. All right, I've been spit at. All right, he spit a piece of mackerel at me. Thank you, Spinner, thank you. You know, you're the one that I like, actually. Or no, not Spinner. What's you, Skipper? No. I don't know. That guy. I like the one here. This guy. The one who stops. No, he's all right. All right, so we have I can't get away from this program unless I do my reviews from the last show and where the dolphin writers give their blessed opinion, and I have to listen to them. Our host leaned so hard into the radio car crash energy, I half expected a foghorn to blast every time he dropped the CTA. Listen, CTA, I'm going to drop a CTA on you. I'm not even reading the rest of that one. All right, next up, somehow this goofy enthusiasm elevated the sales pitch into performance art. Well, thank you. I laughed, I cried. Oh, well, I thought about crying. And I was halfway through filling out the contact form at EBODA.digital before I realized he was talking to the crowd and not me specifically. Well, that'll happen, you know. As you go through these big life-changing moments, you might feel like the EBODA.digital morning show host is developing feelings for you. And I want to let you know I am, actually. This is all for you. You and only you. Next up, the segment felt like a mashup of a carnival barker and a motivational speaker, complete with ridiculous sound effects and a pop song to boot. This guy gets me, and he gets me early and often. Oh, Marina. Yep, see? 2X Poncho. What do you think of that, huh? Looking pretty good, huh? All right, the final review here comes in from Skipper, and it says, sure, the sharks on Shark Tanks have nothing on a dolphin with a megaphone. And that's what's funny. I don't use a megaphone. I don't need a megaphone. This is just pure morning show gravitas. You know, I'm 1 part mashed potatoes and 5 parts gravy. And we'll see you next time on the EBODA Morning Show.
Yeah! They said they were all in. They said they were all in. No regrets, yet they had their hand making chicken scratches of a plan B. We can try it, I guess, and let's see. Yeah, right. Come on! So many best laid plans undone by adding one more breath of doubt. Atlantic tides rise. We're specifically